Welcome to Corey's Confessional, where secrets are spilled and dignity's killed.
Bum bada bum 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 bum.
Nice. Why do we need a theme song, man? We can just use that.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
So it's Corey's Confessional. I was like, oh, we should start by confessing something we did bad.
It's something we did bad.
Yeah, like when I was
Uh-huh.
3, right? I don't know if I've ever told you this, but when I was 3, I had 3 first cousins. We'd all go to their house for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
and they had these advent calendars.
Okay.
You know those things you have the chocolates in
Yeah, I
it.
know what an advent.
So they saved all of them until Christmas, so that they could all eat 25 chocolates on Christmas. My parents find me finishing the 3rd advent calendar in my cousin's room, brown-handed, just full of chocolate, man.
Wait, so you ate everybody else's calendar?
75 chocolates. I'm 3 years old.
You're crazy. You're crazy.
And they catch me, and they told me that I just kept eating.
They couldn't stop you.
Just no shame.
Yeah. Well, I think all 3-year-olds probably want to eat all that chocolate.
Yeah, but who has the balls to go into every single room individually in the dark? They put the light on, and I was in the dark like a golem, eating chocolate, full of chocolate everywhere, stains all over the carpet.
Maybe you were in the dark because you didn't want to, see yourself eating all the chocolate.
Yeah, man, I think there's some deep emotional issues there still.
Yeah,
still the exact same
That's where it
thing.
all stems from, hey?
Right. There's something bad you've done.
Yeah,
I
probably.
feel like when we're laughing here, it's going to be static.
Yeah,
And I did not keep it clean in the first minute at all.
I don't think we've laughed too loud, though.
Fair.
I'm trying to think of something bad that I've done, and there's probably many things, but I don't know what I want to say. Maybe the most recent bad thing I did. Oh, that's interesting. What do you define as bad?
I don't know. I went to a store the other day and I had salami in my pocket. And I'm used to having salami in there, but
yeah, I know. I can fact check that.
But I just walked out of the store and just had salami in my pocket. I was like, oh, I stole something.
Well, it's funny you should say that, actually, because that actually reminds me of all the times I used to shoplift as a kid.
Did you shoplift a lot?
Yeah, but nothing expensive. So I used to have this thing for about 3 straight years.
Yeah.
When I was allowed out of school for lunchtime to go to the shop.
Yeah.
And basically I'd buy my lunch, and every single day I would steal a pack of chewing gum because the chewing gum was only worth 50p.
You told me that.
And I was buying a lunch deal, £3.50. And I'd just be like, why would I pay an extra 50p for the chewing gum when if I put it in my pocket, no one's gonna question it? No one's gonna be like, oh yeah, what? No one's looking,
right?
So I used to steal a lot of chewing gum, I guess. Maybe over the years it accumulated to hundreds of pounds.
Just chewing gum. Were you chewing that much gum?
I used to chew a lot of gum.
Yeah. Were you more like a bubble blower? Is that right,
no,
or?
Chewing, not bubble.
Just
I just
strict no bubble.
Yeah. It's all chewing,
why
no
weren't
bubble.
you into the bubbles?
I don't know. The bubble gum's too big. I found it annoying to chew. Where they chew just extra.
No, I just mean did you make bubbles?
Oh no, I was chewing the gum that you can't.
Because all gum is really bubble gum.
Well, I guess when you put it like that. But I think the pieces of the chewing gum I used to eat, or chew, not eat. Yeah. I mean, I guess I used to swallow quite a lot of chewing gum. I was when your adults used to tell you it wouldn't digest for
it'll be 10 years.
10 years, it'll stay in your body.
Isn't
I was just
myth?
Yeah, it is a myth. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I believe you're a scientist.
But yeah, I can.
You're pretty wise.
But even when I used to believe it, I was just like, I don't care. I didn't have a bin on me. Oh. So I'd just swallow it. I didn't want to spit it on the ground or anything.
Most of the time, you swallowed gum.
If we want the stats, I'd probably say maybe 1 in 4. 1 in 4 times I'd swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit, a bit out. You need the context for that. Right?
Yeah, that's a clip. That's a clip right there. 1 in 4 times I'd swallow.
But other than chewing gum, I used to put bottles of Lucozade down my pants.
What's Lucozade?
It's like a sports drink.
I'd go down your pants.
You not have that in North America?
No.
Oh, that's crazy. I thought it was an American company, to be honest.
No clue.
But yeah, it's basically just like a sports drink. Is maybe Gatorade? Is that like a sports drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. Sweet drink. I don't actually think it's good for you or anything.
Sure.
But basically, just a classic like 500 milliliter bottle. Again, always buying stuff. I'd never just walk into a store and steal everything I was getting.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, I'd buy a few things and then I'd just stuff a Lucozade bottle down my pants, and then I'd walk around like really crouched, so
Just
like
a-
you could just
a
see.
big, massive
Yeah.
bulge. You're
Didn't
like,
want to
what
make
are you
all
looking at?
Didn't want to make all the adults cry.
What did they say? Like it just had electrolytes? Because that's what with Gatorade and Powerade, they're
Um,
always like, yeah, it's sure it's full of sugar, but it has electrolytes.
You know what? I don't even know.
Yeah.
I don't even think it had electrolytes. I think it was just.
What do you think electrolytes do?
Oh, buddy, I think they do fuck all. Oh wait, am I allowed to
Nah, we're
swear?
good.
Yeah.
I already messed up the first minute. Dude, no one's gonna watch this. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck it.
Yeah, electrolyte. Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think. I mean, what's it supposed to I don't even. Do you even know what they're
Dude,
supposed
I don't
to
know.
be?
People, when I was walking like the big trail in New Zealand, all these these hikers were always taking electrolyte packets,
Yeah,
and
I've
like it
seen
was
them. You can get like
debated amongst the hikers if it was even worth it.
yeah.
You know,
You can get like it in powdered packets, right? Where it's just electrolytes, and you just put it in a
in
glass
water,
of
yeah.
water and stuff.
But it must be for like muscle deterioration or something.
I think it's it's to boost energy.
Is it just energy?
I'm pretty sure it's to
Just have
boost
coffee,
energy.
mate.
Yeah, but the thing is I think it's supposed to have no downside,
Surely there's a downside.
and I think it's
Or
supposed.
is it one of those things where it's like, does your
Maybe
body
I think
create
it does-
electrolytes naturally?
I think something. I mean, I'm no scientist,
Well,
but
that's debatable.
I'm pretty sure. So it gives you energy by, I think, boosting your muscle usage or something,
Mm,
where the electrolytes kind of connect something in your body that like makes it like less stressful on your body to like work, like exercise, or especially if you're hiking
right.
and stuff like that. So I think it's doing something to your muscles where it's basically relieving stress and not making it as hard for you to walk.
Yeah, but I feel
Which
like you explained that in the most vague way possible. Does that mean it gives you more energy? It helps with recovery? Does it help with? Because at first you were saying it's energy, which is literally caffeine.
yeah, well, I think it is energy.
Yeah, but
not
does it help with
caffeine.
like make your muscles less sore? You reckon?
I mean, you'd have to ask someone that's done them.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah.
I haven't done them.
You're more of a fishologist, really. To be
Yeah,
fair.
I'm more of a sea salt water guy.
Yeah.
Electrolyte this, electrolyte
What's
that.
your favorite sea salt water thing?
Is there not only one type?
So, what do you mean?
Well,
Well,
I guess wait,
there's
no,
more than
actually,
just
yeah,
fish.
there's more than one sea.
What? Oh well,
Oh,
yeah,
sea
but
salt water.
but not sea salt. Like not the water itself. Not what your favorite water is. What your favorite your sea salt water thing like thing in the ocean.
Like
You
the
know?
thing in the ocean.
Yeah.
Don't really like any of it.
No.
No, scary.
Is there anything that you've been like? Well, didn't you want to pet the fish yesterday that was poisonous? The rockfish.
Oh yes. I mean, kind of to see if it was poisonous though.
Yeah.
Like I didn't want to pet it because it was cute and or I wanted to touch it. I just wanted to see if it would kill me.
The classic test, like when I
Yeah.
what was it when I saw that thing in the water
Yeah.
and I was like, that looks like
It's
it's sharp.
Don't touch it, and then you
Just
jab your
immediately put my
foot.
foot on it. Oh,
Yeah, well,
this
that's-
one's good.
You gotta do it for science.
Yeah,
Gotta do it for
I think
science.
if you don't test things out, you're not really gonna know what doesn't work,
Mm,
and that's really what science is, to be fair.
yeah, always trying to find the answer.
Speaking of finding the answers, when I was sleeping on that bench yesterday, did I dream this or did you try to kiss me awake?
Well, I wasn't the first person to try kiss you away.
Really? Okay,
Yeah,
multiple people. Okay, so I
yeah,
actually
so-
did sleep on that bench, even
so-
though that one song was playing at this
Yeah, I think
Indonesian
yeah,
party for
you
like
were
2
asleep.
hours.
But the best part about it is the only reaction
Yeah.
you gave to anyone kissing you
Was more kisses?
from me.
Oh, really?
Like I kissed you and you kind of smiled, but when everyone else kissed you, like nothing.
Everyone else.
Ah, well,
how many
Carla.
people kissed? Oh, okay, yeah. We'll bleep that name out. We'll bleep
Yeah,
the name out.
don't want to drop any name bombs.
Yeah, because I remember just thinking like those are really soft. That's probably Will's lips.
Stop it! You're making me blush.
How do you have such soft lips? Do you use like lip salt?
No, I don't know. I guess
Is it just not? I think that lip salt and creams are like just the biggest hoax of all time.
I was about to tell you that
Yeah.
they actually, like most things do the complete opposite to what it tells you it's gonna do.
I think so.
And that's the like that is the hoax. It's like because people put them on and it feels so great. Once you apply it, and for the next 15 minutes your lips feel great, but it's actually dehydrating your lips more
Exactly.
because then you have to use it more, and
Yeah.
then you have to buy more.
Exactly.
And
Is this your theory on shampoo? Like, is that the why you don't use shampoo? Because you think that it makes your hair like dirtier long term or something, or like in the short term,
no,
it's like great, and then
it's not dirty. It's the fact that shampoo isn't classed as soap.
Yeah.
Our most mainstream shampoo and shower gels are not classed as soap.
Okay.
They actually, because of the chemicals they contain,
Yeah.
are classified as synthetic detergents.
Synthetic detergents.
Yeah.
What is synthetic?
Synthetic is not real. I think
Okay.
so.
But everything's real.
No, as in I think that's a good point. Anyway, I don't even know how to argue that point.
I'm just trying to get some science out of you.
I think synthetic is where you unnaturally create a chemical. So
Okay.
it may be similar to being unartificial.
Right.
Synthetic, maybe, but like similar sort of vibe. But I don't actually know the definition of synthetic off the top of my head. But when you hear about synthetic hair, it's
Yeah.
fake hair.
Right.
So
if
like
you
a
say
wig,
yeah.
I mean, obviously it's artificial, but
Yeah.
like I guess you could say synthetic as well.
Right.
But maybe synthetic is only used for chemicals.
Yeah, it would kind of sound like that. I feel. Yeah, I feel like they're probably used interchangeably.
Yeah, so basically most shower gels and shampoos contain like these chemicals
Mhm.
that are like really bad for your skin.
Yeah.
Like shower gel, when you wash your body, it dries out your skin and dehydrates the skin, which isn't good for your skin. And when
Yeah.
you use shampoo, it actually strips away most of the natural oils.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, a lot of people will have really greasy hair, so it's like, okay, yeah, you want to probably wash that out because you don't want too greasy hair because then you look a bit raged.
Right.
If you know raged,
No, I don't know that one.
It's like a raged is kind of just like you look a bit
Greasy.
yeah. Oh,
Maybe you
yeah,
have taught me this one. What was
yeah,
the other
maybe.
word for greasy you guys use in the UK?
I don't know.
No.
There's probably many.
Have you ever had as much disdain for other countries than you do for your own?
That's a good question. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I don't hate. Oh no, hate's a strong word. Actually, I don't want to use that word.
But you
I
literally
don't have-
said like yesterday, you're like, I only like 10 people in my country or whatever,
Well,
and everyone else is shit.
Well, there's probably more than 10 people.
Yeah, but
and I've not met everyone in England.
You always say that. You're like, I haven't met them all.
There's like
but-
56 million. I've probably not even at 1,000 yet. Actually, I probably am at 1,000, maybe
You reckon?
2,000.
And out of 2,000,
like encountered.
how many
and
do you
had
like
conversations
out of the
with.
2,000?
Out of 2,000. Yeah, I mean maybe no more than 50.
But like when you go, that's crazy. It's because when you go to, other countries, it seems like you'd like most people. Like I don't ever hear you saying like, oh, I didn't really like that person or something.
Yeah, well, I think that's because since I left, I've kind of changed my outlook.
So do you think if you go back,
although saying that I was back for 3 weeks,
Yeah.
kind of. I mean, oh, buzz crack. I mean, I don't think. I just think maybe I was there a bit too long. I really enjoyed it when I was back again.
Yeah.
I maybe thought I felt less judgmental of the culture and stuff, and like it was just everyone that was there when I was there. You know what I mean? Like they're just
Yeah.
like not. Maybe I just feel. I mean,
like, do you
maybe
mean,
that's
like, no
what they want
one's-
to do with their life, but I just don't see the point in staying in the same little town your whole life.
Okay, yeah, you meant
When
no
you've
one's,
got
no
when
one's
you've
left.
got a whole
Sure.
you've got a whole world to experience. There's 8 billion people on the planet now or something. I don't quite fancy just going to the pub and seeing the same 200 people I've seen every day for the last 4 years.
So is it more like a small town mentality that you don't like rather than the UK?
No, because I hate cities as well. I
Right.
hate being around too many people. Not enough people, too many people. I'm yet to find a place, but I think it's more of the personality of the people you meet when you're traveling, because you meet more travelers,
Right.
and I think they have more of a similar outlook to life than I do, which is probably why I get along with them better, because there were people back home where that I'd tell that I was going I was leaving and I don't really plan on ever coming back, like permanently.
Yeah.
And they were just like, why would you ever do that? Like, I'd never want to leave. And I'm just like, well, that's fair. Maybe you don't want to leave, but I do. And the fact that you can't see that is kind of a bit closed-minded. Maybe so. I
Mm.
think it's more of a closed-minded thing.
Rather
know?
than like what they're
Yeah.
doing or how
Yeah.
they think, because everyone thinks and wants to do different
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
It's
Obviously,
more the fact
yeah.
that they don't understand even the possibility of thinking differently.
Yeah, I think
Well,
for
I was
sure.
thinking about I was talking to Carla about these like monks yesterday. Like I'm one that she met, I think, in Thailand, where I would have always thought, kind of like myself, where when they're meditating all day, they're trying to be present, right? But that they would still feel other feelings. But apparently they think that, or at least this one monk thought that pain equals like weakness, and how like how I always talk about feelings, right? I'm like feel everything fully, but don't act within a feeling, kind of more like stoicism or whatever. But then like they're like, oh yeah, pain equals weakness. That's why I meditate all day. And if my sister died, I would never cry. And I was like, oh, that seems like just you're just suppressing and you're just avoiding pain because you're scared of it or something. Yeah. Do you think it's like these people where it's like they're so scared of uncomfortability that they couldn't even fathom going out of their comfort zones and trying like to meet new people or see new things or whatever, and they're just so addicted to it?
I mean, something you really said that just stuck out there was comfort zone.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, how do I even phrase that? Like, I kind of
there's so much noise in the back, dude. Should we just close the windows or something?
do you think
We'll boil,
do you think
but
they'll hear it all?
I have no idea. But
I don't know.
let's go try closing this one.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I don't care if it's chaotic, but
Yeah,
I want
a
them to be
little
able
bit
to
of
hear.
background noise never hurt
Oh,
anybody.
there'll certainly be some of that.
There's someone's gonna open that door and slam it against the wall.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's fine. It's
gonna
fine.
make a big bang. But yeah,
I'll show you a big bang.
you cheeky thing. But comfort zones. I mean,
I'd like to get comfortable in your zone. Bang.
Well played. Well
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I like to be out of my comfort zone. I think that's how you grow as a person. I'm not saying you can't grow always being in your comfort zone.
Yeah, man.
But why be comfortable all the time
when
you can, like, nothing worth getting was ever in your comfort zone.
everything that's hard, everything that's worth it takes time and effort.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah,
It's true. If it just came easy, it didn't really like in stand up. If a dick joke came easy, probably not worth it. Probably not a great joke.
Yeah.
The ones that like you bomb 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and then all of a sudden it works because you knew there was funny in it, but it was so hard to figure out. Those are always the best ones.
Yeah, exactly. And you've changed it. You keep on changing and adapting, and then eventually you found it.
Yeah.
And then it's not so much about finding it, but it's the journey of getting to something and achieving it.
Because
that
then
really matters.
Because
if you achieve something in 5 minutes, it's not going to feel that good.
Will the wise, baby. Will the wise right there.
And no one's going to achieve anything really worthwhile in 5 minutes. Like, no one's going to learn a language in 5 minutes.
I'll achieve something worthwhile in 5 minutes with you.
You're on fire, buddy. You're on fire.
Yeah, like Louis C.K. I mean, obviously I relate it to stand up, but I feel like the thing that I think about all the time, and he's just the guy who makes me laugh the most. But the thing that he says and why he's one of the best is because he always says, like, if you're the most comfortable bombing, you will be the best. Like, or like you will, optimize your ability, right? And I think about that in everything in life. If I'm able to be uncomfortable or like put myself in the most like awkward situation or whatever, the rewards are always bigger, right? Like if I was like, I don't know, nervous to go dance in front of all those Indonesian children yesterday, and the old lady when she like grabbed me and like was like trying to make us dance in front of them because they're just like amazed that white people are dancing and they think we're superstars, and they just think they think we're freaking too gorgeous to even exist.
Too handsome.
Yeah. Oh my god, man, these kids.
You are too handsome.
I think you're handsome.
Oh, stop it.
How many times did we kiss yesterday?
I lost count. No, I'm kidding. It was 4. I was counting. Don't you worry.
That's more than. Hold on. I think that's more than I've kissed guys in my life. If you don't count our 4-way kiss with those 2 guys as like more than one, then it's like the same amount or more.
I mean, a 4-way kiss is technically 1 kiss.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because you only kissed once. Yeah. What's the gayest thing you've ever done? Just pretend
I
you
mean,
didn't tell me yesterday.
a freeway kiss.
Yeah.
Which probably lasted longer than a normal kiss should last. But you know, when you're drunk and you're young, you do stupid things. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, maybe that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because
actually.
it's not stupid.
It's not
You're just having
stupid, but
fun.
you just
Did you think it was above average experience? Like obviously, like I know like only one guy used tongue, and you guys were like, the only time you
Yeah.
made out with guys really.
yeah.
But like, and how do you even do that? It was just three of you. So like, don't your lips only get like part of other people's lips?
Well, basically, with a freeway kiss, you're kissing the right side of one of them and the left side of the
Yeah, that's what
other.
I'm saying. So it's like half and half, and then the middle part of your lips are just they never touch anybody.
Well, no, I think all our
Should
middle.
we test it out first?
We
Act like there's
we
someone
need
else
somebody.
here.
We'll just pretend. Well, what was the question?
Why am I so hard? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm trying to hide my boner right now.
I cannot believe that your French girlfriend you've had for a year, you say boner every day, and she didn't know what boner meant until
Yeah,
yesterday.
that's crazy. And now that I think back, every time she's spoken about a boner, she just used the word erection. But it just never clocked. I was just like saying boner all the time, and I was
But did it cock?
Nice. And I guess, well, at least now they know.
Yeah.
Now they know.
And no one's half the battle. G.I. Joe. You ever watch that?
I watched the first movie maybe when I was a kid, but
Yeah,
I
but
couldn't
that's
tell
like
you
from
anything
the
about it.
right.
Like, isn't there an original TV show?
Yeah, that's where that saying comes from. Yeah, I remember being like kind of badass, but I don't actually remember watching.
It used to
much.
be. Was it an action figure before it was a TV show, or did they start the
No.
TV show and then make action
Has
figures?
there ever been an action figure before the TV show? I feel like that'd be
Are we
crazy.
counting movies here?
Should we just make an action figure and then expect someone to make a TV show?
Yeah, like Cory the Cunning.
Cory the Cunning and Will the Wise.
They'll go flying off the show.
It's literally just us with big heads.
Yeah. And then, like, we can have Concrete Cory and Will the Wall.
Oh man, don't spoil for episode 2, dude.
And then just you only
they're only wearing hats backwards and being chats.
And the action figures can be square.
It really just shoulders with a little head.
Yeah. Like little hands on the side.
And we only do like voices like Patrick.
Yeah.
Hi, bro.
Hello.
I like your shoulders.
I live in a rock.
I love when Patrick just like gets squished by his house. Have you ever noticed him just like when he goes to bed?
Yeah.
He's just like, good night. Just literally squishes him.
Well, I guess that's how starfish live.
No, do they live under rocks like that? I used to take them off seaweed.
I'm a fishologist.
This one Christian girl that had braces that were not that attractive, but I was trying to get some kiss.
Sorry, not the girl.
I'm assuming with her hands and legs.
Yeah, it's like most people.
Yeah.
But carry on, sorry.
I was just collecting starfish for her, and they were all on seaweed.
Oh.
None of them were like under rocks. Although I didn't look
Did you
underneath.
look under? Yeah, there you go, man. None of them were under rocks because that's where you weren't looking, buddy. Like you would have found so many more if you
that rocks.
If you were looking under the rocks. But
how do
they swim?
I don't think starfish do swim, man. I think they just
how do they get around?
They probably just wobble.
You think they like spin like a helicopter, but it's underwater?
They're just like a Beyblade. They're like an underwater Beyblade.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Do you reckon they fight each other? How do they fuck?
Well, you know how ninja stars go. You know how they travel.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they're just like that. They're water stars.
What's crazy is the boats. You know, like
just boats.
The fans or the fans that the engines. So like when they spin one way, it goes forward. But then if it spins the other way, it goes backwards.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm quoting you on this.
You can quote me on that because I've like seen people like turn the thing on the engine so it spins the blade the other way around, and that's how you reverse, right? Which baffles my mind because obviously it'll be due with the angle of the blades in the water. But
it doesn't make any sense.
Trust me.
Surely the direction of a circular thing turning around doesn't actually like if I turn a fan the other way.
Well, this is what
do fans always turn the same way? Otherwise, will they turn the air the other way? Yo.
Right. So this is what I'm thinking.
Hold on. Let me just give me a second. Hold on. That would actually wait, but why? Okay, you think
so the angle, like because the angle that they're at, So like if they're tilted forward, I think, and they spin clockwise,
Yeah.
the air goes through it and outwards, right? Whereas if it's tilted the other way, like then the air's going, or no, it tilt the same way but spinning anti-clockwise instead of clockwise. The air now's going this way.
Right, because there's different ways to wait.
But why can't planes reverse? Because they use fans. Big fans.
Wait,
I
can they
guess.
not? I've never seen a plane reverse.
Like
That's true.
so you have you not seen at the airport where the big car comes and like clips to the first wheel and then
Yeah.
it reverses the plane for them because they can't reverse. I guess maybe they don't want to use the fans just to reverse on the ground.
Yeah.
But next question is could
Could
a
though.
plane set off backwards?
Beep, 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 just a
Like,
plane.
yeah, which is kind of crazy.
I never even thought about that. Yeah, you never see like planes backing up.
Well, not by themselves, anyway.
Mm. Maybe the wait. I still don't understand this fan thing. So you're saying if it goes anti-clockwise, but it spins the same way, it'll shoot
No,
backwards.
no. It's spinning the opposite way, but the blades are angled the same.
Yeah, but let's say the blades
changing direction.
like the blades on a fan, right? Like
Yeah.
are
We
they
have
just
no fans.
are they not
It's
just?
a shame there's no fans here.
Well, I know.
We could
Yeah,
have a
I've been
we could have a
dying.
ponder and
Yeah.
examine, take it apart.
Yeah, right. But like, are the blades not straight?
No.
Okay. So what you're saying, if I wanted to shoot it the other way, though, I would have to change the angle of the blades.
Or the direction that they're flowing in.
That's what I'm getting at.
Mhm.
Okay. So if I just change the direction,
Yep. Then it's gonna
Go
push
the other way.
the opposite direction. If it.
oh man, that is blowing my mind.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I'll blow your mind.
There it is.
I mean, I guess I did just blow your mind, but there's something else I can blow if you want.
You're God. I mean, I think we've done these so many times. It's just so much funnier to do the direct one now. Like,
yeah, it's
your
just
ass.
it's
Like,
not
you know,
even
just
funny for an innuendo. It's just funny to be,
blunt.
yeah, be crude.
Sure.
I could do with a blunt right now, though.
Dude, a blunt would be sick.
Yeah.
I feel like I would have been down to do it, even though this country they literally kill you. Isn't that so crazy? That like weed, right? Of all things, in Indonesia, they'll literally kill you if you have weed. But make roosters fight to the death. Make bulls stab each other in the eyes. No one cares. Kids cheer. They're like, more blood. you know?
Yeah, it is.
They're riding the bulls. They treat them like literal objects. But yet we can't smoke weed.
It is rather bizarre.
No.
But you'd assume that. I mean, I guess it's cultural difference because I think it's a tradition to make animals fight here.
Yeah,
right?
Sure.
Because I mean, think about it. What are they going to do for entertainment? So hot all day, every day.
Mate, all the 2-year-olds are just playing their mobile games and they have entertainment.
But 50 years ago, when mobile phones went around,
yeah, sure.
and I guess we had board games.
Do you think our countries did that too?
Yeah. I mean, think about it: horse racing, dog racing.
Do you think Canada just fought moose? They're like, oh, look at that moose! He's gonna get him.
Well,
I feel like my Canadian accent's becoming more and more like a cartoon Mickey Mouse or something.
Yeah.
Like it's just.
my question was going to be: has any Canadian tamed a moose?
Tamed a moose?
Yeah.
You never really hear of pet moose, but my uncle's buddy, he has a pet raccoon.
A pet raccoon. So does he make him fight other raccoons?
No, but he just hangs out in his house and like just eats things
cool.
with his little hands.
Oh, that's so cute.
Dude, they're fucking adorable.
I want a pet duck.
Yeah.
Or a goose.
You say a pet dog?
Duck.
Oh, I was like, dude,
dog.
most people have those.
That's so normal. Why would I get a dog? I want to be cool and edgy.
Yeah, dude, get a goose, but only a silly one.
Yeah, a silly goose. A silly goose who wears shades.
Yeah.
And has a tattoo or something.
You can give him a tattoo. No, you want him to already be cool. Yeah, you'd have to ask him first.
Oh, they only get consent.
I feel like a lot of geese, it would take a while to find a silly one.
I think I disagree. If I steal one from birth, or steal an egg.
Oh, so you're saying you're going to groom him into being silly?
Groom him into being silly?
Mm.
Because I think that's kind of how you make most non-domestic animals domestic. Like, you kind of take them from birth and then you kind of, treat them, like, obviously, because they don't grow up in the wild, they kind of don't know how to act, which is why they become more friendly and domesticated. But then with obviously some animals, it like when they grow up and get older, they still have that natural instinct. Like even if you stole a cub, like a lion cub or a tiger cub,
Yeah.
like I mean, you've heard about people in America because they can have exotic animals legally or something, and then like they just get eaten and stuff, or like it becomes
Yeah.
very aggressive because even though you've brought it up your whole life and it's been this friendly little cuddly thing, like as soon as it gets to an adult, like there's just them brain waves that are just be like, I need to kill.
Yep.
Like, oh, not so much kill,
Or
but
just like one thing that sets them off and they just bite, right? Like, yeah, you hear that all the time.
yeah, yeah. And like at
Like,
the end of the
never
day,
my Pookie.
What-
My Pookie would never hit me. He would never do that. He's so nice.
well, it's like
And
people.
then the next scene is just them with missing hand or whatever it is.
Well, people with pet snakes,
Yeah.
right? Like big snakes.
I'd
We're
like to
talking
pet
big-
your snake.
I mean, I have a pet snake right there. But people with pet snakes like have these things where snakes will sleep next to them and they go really stiff and straight. And then
Come on.
okay, maybe I'm not doing the best way of explaining this. But this is
you
completely
are.
scientifical, not an innuendo for
the pet
anything.
snake gets stiff and it gets straight. I'm just like, mate, I'm like, come on.
But they do, and then like the owner gets worried about it because it's like the snake's like
I didn't even
supposed to be
touch it.
slithering
Why
and
is it
stuff.
getting so stiff? Yeah.
And then they basically it's measuring the person.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's going really stiff because it wants to stretch itself so it's long enough to
Just
swallow
'em.
you.
Yeah. Well, we
Um,
used to go to I used to work at Tim Hortons, right?
Yeah.
The coffee shop, and there was this lady that would come who worked at Tim Hortons. This always bugged me because I feel like I had a disdain for the job.
mhm.
And people who came there and their off time to get more Tim Hortons food, I was like, kill yourself. Like I can't imagine going to my place of work and ordering more of that food.
Yeah.
Like you're a chef, right? You didn't go to your own
I'd
restaurant.
never go to my own
No,
restaurant.
exactly. So this lady would go with her pet snake in the drive-through, and they would ask me to like feed it Timbits. And I was like,
No.
I am not doing well. First, I'm scared of snakes.
Yeah.
But even that, like, just the fact that you're having a snake in the drive-through window and like just hanging out like around her, and it's like gripping her like tight, kind of like maybe
What
testing out like how she, because when they grip them tight, there's also something about like testing if they can eat them or something,
Yeah, I
isn't there?
think it's testing your strength.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you doing that, man?
All it
Like,
takes is one day for the snake to be like, you know what, I've had enough, and then it wraps itself around your neck and the car
well, you're
seat,
sleeping
and
or
you just
something.
get
She cuddles with it
strangled.
and takes naps. I'm like,
I mean, you're asking for it, really,
Yeah.
aren't you? You can't really complain if you get eaten.
no. I think like, have you ever met one of these people though that have like pet snakes who are well adjusted? Like there's not ever anybody who's just like a normal bloke who just has a snake. Like maybe
No.
like maybe if they have like multiple reptiles in cages or like in like boxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like
not just snakes. They like collect
Maybe
all
even
sort
if
of
they just had
reptiles.
snakes, but they don't like leave them like they don't have them in their pockets all the like they're not that
Yeah,
close
yeah,
to it.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
it more of like
Okay.
a show and
Yeah.
tell. That's
Yeah,
different.
it's like in a cage for a reason.
Yeah,
so
like-
it doesn't eat you.
Yeah, like you ever
Yeah.
watched like a series of unfortunate events, like the movie with Jim Carrey?
No, maybe no.
It's based on books. Anyways, one of the guys has a lot of reptiles. And I'm like, that dude's sick, and he has a
Yeah.
big mustache, and he's awesome.
Nice.
But like, yeah, but like I feel like, yeah, if you're not just having them like in cages to be like, look at that, like I feel like it's not.
I once had a friend in school
Mm-hmm.
that had a pet lizard,
Yeah.
like maybe not a komodo. What's the mini one? Like not midget, like a komodo dragon, but not huge.
I don't know.
They're kind of just like maybe a similar size to an iguana, but they like walk really quickly on all fours.
Right.
But yeah, and he never got it out of his cage. He was like, no, I'm not getting it out of that cage. If it bites me, it'll hurt.
See, that seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why do we just want to have pets of everything? I feel like we just want personal zoos, eh? Like the thing about like birds in cages always weirded me out. Like when I was walking on the trail, like when this lady like picked me up on the side of the street with her like son and her golden retriever dog, and I went and stayed in their apartment that night, and they had like pet rats that I was like feeding rice to, and they had like the birds in the cages that like started flying over me and like going in my pockets and stuff. They were like really friendly
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
chill.
fun.
But like, and they like kind of let them fly around the apartment. But I'm like, don't you guys think that if the window is open, they would just peace?
Yeah, I had a friend that owned birds.
Yeah,
Left the door open on accident. The bird left, never came back.
yeah. Why would they?
Uh-huh.
They're literally
But
can
if you think
fly
about it, why keep anything in a like any sort of thing like in
in a
an
cage.
enclosed area? Not even a cage, right? Hear me out.
No.
As a person, would
Yeah.
you ever live your entire life in one house and never go outside? Imagine how unhealthy you'd be.
Do I have like? Do I have like a good outside window like that I can open to see the
No,
sun?
you have a little tube you can crawl through and like a like some sand and a litter box.
Yeah.
Like a couple of trees or whatever. Stuff you'd just put like random stuff you'd put in an animal cage to
Yeah.
keep it entertained.
Do I have Wi-Fi?
Okay, as you're a person and you're more capable of doing things, yes, you can have Wi-Fi.
Okay. Can I order pizza?
No,
Mm,
you have to get fed the same thing every day.
can it be pizza?
Fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so
Dude, if I
yeah,
could play chess and eat pizza, man, I feel like I'm living an okay life.
but
I won't be. I would kill myself
yeah, but the
basically.
point is like you're not supposed to be doing that, and
Yeah,
you
yeah,
would
no,
be
I know.
unhealthy.
I'm just for the sake of argument. I feel like I could be
Yeah,
somewhat
you
okay
could
with
be. Yeah,
that.
but animals can do it because people being
Yeah.
pets. It doesn't mean it's good for them.
Do you think any animal ever like leaves a cage and then tries to come back to the cage? Because you kind of hear
Well, I
about
guess cats are kind of like that.
that's
Cats
not a
can't.
house isn't a cage though. Cats don't live in cages.
Okay, yeah. So if anything lives in like a very small
Like a literally like a
enclosure,
cage. Like yeah,
I don't know. I used to own a hamster,
yeah.
and he always used to break out the cage, and he'd be hanging off everything, bro. Like he'd somehow just get on the light on the ceiling, and it's like, how
He's
do you
just trying to
even?
kill himself, but he doesn't take
Yeah,
any fall damage.
yeah. And it's just like, how do you get up there? Like
Yeah.
you're a hamster, you shouldn't be able to climb the walls.
No, can you? Yeah,
But
they can't stick to stuff.
yeah, no, they can't stick
So
to
what
stuff.
makes the animals able to stick to stuff?
I think it's follicles on.
What's a follicle?
Well, like a hair follicle.
Yeah, okay.
So they have follicles on their like
Is
on.
hair is follicles always hair? I knew I'd stump you.
It's a good question.
Because like in Spider Man,
I want to say no,
okay. Because in Spider
but
Man, right? You see like you ever see
maybe
Tobey
it is.
Maguire Spider
Yeah,
Man?
yeah,
They
yeah.
show like the little like
Yeah,
bits come out of his hands.
Well, that's how spiders stick to walls,
Sure, because
and I
well,
think
yeah, Spider Man.
yeah, yeah.
But like other animals, same
But
thing.
it
Or
is
what?
movie doesn't mean it's scientifically proven.
I mean, I'm sure they had a
But
couple.
now thinking about it, what do lizards have? Because we've seen all these geckos on the wall, and I doubt they have hair follicles on
Mm.
their feet. But maybe they're just really sticky. Like an octopus has little like
Little suction
suckers,
cups.
suction cups.
Yeah.
Maybe we should pick up a gecko somewhere and like look at its feet, see what it's got.
I'd like to be your suction cup.
I'll suck on your cup. But yeah, it's a really good question.
Yeah, because like, what do you mean really sticky? Because like, surely if I touch them, it's not gonna like leave like a sticky residue or something. But you think like it's just
No,
like
it's like
Velcro.
like a suction cup. Like
You think?
it places its hand
You
on
think
a
it's just
surface
yeah?
and it kind of traps the air. So because it's not a very heavy creature, it's not like the weight isn't gonna like pull the stick off.
I was imagining like a slug when you said sticky. I was like, oh, they could
Yeah,
like climb up a wall, surely. Well, yeah, we literally.
I mean, a slug
Yeah,
could do that.
yeah, and they're just slimy, like they're sticky slime, you know.
Yeah, I
Like
guess they're
they don't have
just.
suction. They're just like
Oh, but I think they do have suction. When
yeah.
you see a snail, it's kind of got this like lip thing right at the bottom of
Oh
it.
yeah.
So it's probably again doing it's. I mean, it's just a slimy creature, but it's
Hmm.
again probably trapping the air between itself and the surface, and that creates like this pressure that keeps it intact to the wall.
Mm,
And I feel like
interesting.
we've done a very good job explaining that with
Dude, I feel like
no
you've been
degrees.
actually really yeah. We should
like,
get
but
degrees.
like it's gonna be funny. I'm gonna search it afterwards now because I'm curious, and it's just gonna be a completely different thing.
Why would we need degrees if you already have so much knowledge? You're very wise, I
That's
find.
a good point. Maybe I should just buy a staff.
A staff just to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah,
officially Will the
yeah.
Wise. So
Officially,
Will
Will
the
the
Wise has a
Wise.
staff. Will the Wall has a backwards cap. He turns into
Oh,
a
he
Chad.
has a staff made of bricks. Or like a really thick staff. It's like a wall.
Or literally just a staff that's a dumbbell.
yeah, yeah, that's even better actually. Just a dumbbell.
I was thinking about the slug, like, the little girl was like, ew, gross, right? She literally
Oh, did she?
lives here. She's
Yeah.
from Indonesia. Like, she sees
Yeah.
shit like this all the time. But can you imagine, like, how superficial of a creature we must be to be like, anything that looks gross, we don't care about their life nearly as much as something that's cute. You know what I mean?
I see your point, but I
would never
uh,
eat a bunny. It's just a little bunny.
but
And they're like,
you're asking the
alligator?
wrong
Who
guy,
cares?
buddy.
Huh?
Because I'd eat a bunny.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
me
you can eat
too.
rabbit, and I honestly don't have any sort of remorse for an animal that's cute.
Okay, but most people do.
Most people, yeah, okay,
They have
most people
more
do.
than they do like the other one, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so it's obviously like with people, if you're like more handsome or whatever, it helps you in life, right?
Yeah.
Or more beautiful, whatever it is.
Mhm.
And like when we look at animals, we're thinking the same thing. Like, what is it in us that we can't like logically? Humans, we're always like, oh, it's what on the inside that matters, right? But then yet we're not really doing that. We live in a very superficial world.
Probably safety.
But why would that have to do with safety?
I think if you like, maybe it's like a subconscious thing where like you see something that you don't find like that you think isn't cute,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, that might not be safe for me. Like, or like maybe not for a slug. Like maybe the slug is a bad example, but
Sure.
like spiders and snakes.
Yeah.
Like people have this sort of thing where, or an alligator, where it's like, oh, they're not cute, so who cares about it?
Yeah.
But it's like and when they see them though, they'll get scared. So maybe it's a threat thing.
Mm.
Because I think if you like, horses very borderline on where place that on the can you eat it? Is it a pet?
But they're beautiful.
Yeah, they are they're majestic creatures. But I also feel like it's very common for people to have fear of horses. Like you step
Really?
behind one of them things, buddy, and it like decides to kick its back leg. You're dead.
Yeah.
Your
Unless
head,
you're one of- unless
your
you're one
head
of the-
just disappears.
Dude, when you were riding that scooter the other day, like I've been thinking about it still. Like you're like, like because when we were driving with Julius, so the Indonesian
Mhm.
guy who was our guide, right?
Yeah.
And we're driving ahead of you, and he looks back, and the guy's the most serious man alive. But immediately when you almost kill yourself, and like everybody honked at you, and you just zoomed by them, and he's just like, he thinks it's hilarious that you almost died. And you're just like, man, imagine if I just disappeared. What a way to go. Like, that was so sketchy. You didn't seem
Yeah.
bothered at all. I'd
Well,
have
I'm
been
not
like,
bothered because I wouldn't have done it then. I mean, I know that's kind of what everyone would say just before they'd like crash the car and die.
Yeah.
But like I wouldn't have gone if I didn't think I had the time to do it. And admittedly, yeah, maybe it's close.
Mm.
I mean, but like also it's not that close. If you think about how quickly I got to the other side of the road, because obviously they're driving on the left side of the road here.
Yeah.
So and there was nothing coming the other way.
Yeah.
So I know all I have to do is like zoom onto the other side of the road and turn, right? And I don't think he was very close to me at all. And I
Right.
think obviously he's going to honk his horn because he's going to be like, oh, this guy's pulled out in front of me. Maybe he's had to step on his brake a bit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, got to keep them on their toes, buddy.
Don't you find
It's
that
such a chaotic place to drive. It's like why like you've got to act like they do.
Well, I was just
like-
gonna say, like, don't you find it's crazy that like the roads are so narrow that every time you make a turn, you honk?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
Just to make sure that someone knows that we're gonna have a collision.
yeah.
Because you see, like when like one car came the other way on that one, like every road's a one way. Like when it came the other way, and then it was just like everyone's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, it is a bizarre one. You think you just make wider roads, but at the same time, some of the way their roads are designed is.
What did you say the other day? You're like, there was just cement on the side of the road, and you just add more roads.
Yeah. So they've like they've got like they've got it's cement that the road's made out of, right?
Well, yeah.
Or is it
I think so.
tarmac? No, it's tarmac.
What is tarmac?
Tarmac's the black substance that a road is actually made out of, where it's like little black
What do you
rocks.
add to tarmac to make road?
Well, I'm assuming you put concrete under you dig the road out, right? So you then put concrete and then you cover it in tarmac and then you roll and then you see the rollers roll on it, so it's super flat. So then it's like smooth to drive on.
You ever see those guys who just go underneath wheels and they just drive over them?
What? I don't think I understood.
Yeah.
Wait,
There's
they
a
go
guy
underneath
Yeah,
wheels.
they just literally they're like, I can do it. They just like flex their abs, and the guys just roll over them with a car, and they're fine.
What the hell? No.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. There's some different kinds of people. There was this show. It was called Stan Lee, the guy who made Spider-Man and the Hulk and stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So there's this show called Stan Lee's Superhumans. It's a blast. So like, there's the host is the gayest man alive, and he's like, I'm the most flexible man in the world, and he's like doing, and he does like reverse sit-ups in the intro. Yeah, dude, like his back,
Wait,
like,
he's like
like
laying on
head.
his stomach.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like going up.
Like,
that.
yeah, like literally, like back of his head to his ass, like, yeah. And so but just the way he says it, he's like, it's like in the intro to be like really badass, like I'm a superhuman, I'm the most flexible man in the world, and he just does it so flamboyantly. And so every episode, this guy is trying to find real life superhumans.
Okay,
You know,
yeah.
so there's like all these techniques that people can do random stuff. There's this, but like they'll have one that's like, okay, like the first episode I think was a guy who can conduct electricity through his body in like some
But
like,
everyone can do that. We all conduct.
but like they like attach like I don't know. It kind of seemed like bullshit, but they attached like wires to his body, and then like they heated up a hot plate, and I was like, what?
Oh, so basically they were putting like too much electricity for someone to be able to like actually handle through his body, and he somehow was just like fine.
Well, I'm not a scientist, but I think that this guy just had magical powers because that was the whole point of the show.
He's a wizard.
He's a wizard. So then, yeah, they have some bullshit, like kind of bullshitty ones like that. They have some. There's like this guy's the smartest math guy in the world, or whatever.
Okay.
And then they have this one guy who's like, who could jump like 30 feet from the air into a pool of like 1 foot of water.
I think I know. I've seen this guy because he has like a Guinness World Record.
Sure.
Or something.
And so this kind of shit, right? So like, okay, some of these you can train. There was the car guy. You could run over him. There's like a way to do it with your belly, I guess. I don't fucking know. But then I feel like they just ran out of ideas after like episode 6. And there was
they found 6 people.
Yeah,
and then they were
6
like,
people were like kind of cool. And then there was like the next guy was just like, he's like, I dream of wolves. I'm pretty sure you're gonna see a wolf today. I think my dreams tell the future. And he's like, can his dreams tell the future?
And then he goes searching for wolves.
It was the most like, I'm trying to like confirmation bias. I'm trying to make this work, and like he was just like, what's the street name? He's like, I think it starts with an S. He's like, there's an S in the word. Whoa, like this kind of thing. But they did like a whole episode on it. I was like, mate, like,
did it get a season 2?
I think it had 2 seasons.
That's crazy.
It was really entertaining. Like honestly, the show was really funny.
Was it
like,
for kids or for like?
No, I don't think so.
Or like just like any age?
Just like kind of just a random show.
Okay.
But like Stan Lee would like say something at the beginning too.
I feel like we had a similar thing in England, but maybe it was obviously just not Stanley, Superhumans.
Yeah.
But maybe like Superhumans, maybe just Superhumans.
Sure, and it's like just kind of the similar sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a guy. He'd go to the Arctic, and he'd just sit in the water. And you know how most people after 2 minutes or something, for like 5 minutes, would just die of hypothermia.
Sure.
This guy used to just sit in the water for like hours. It's just like, yeah, it's not that cold. And then he'd just get out and like,
you're like, yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, you can do that through breathing, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's very common for people to be able to withstand that much.
Well, breathing's crazy, man. You can change like so much shit. Like that dude who climbs Mount Everest like barefoot and has no equipment, and he just like chills. Like,
Yeah,
but he doesn't chill.
I did not know about this guy, but I do know about a guy from Finland.
Yeah.
Who cycled from Finland all the way to Mount Everest, climbed Mount Everest with no oxygen tanks, climbed all the way down Mount Everest by himself, no guide or anything, and then just cycled back to Finland.
Just a day trip.
Yeah, I think it took him maybe a bit more than a day, but like, just like casually, just one day thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna cycle to Mount Everest and
just
climb
a regular guy.
Yeah,
just a geologist, just a boring nerd.
Yeah, it's like I'm bored of all these rocks, so I'm gonna go to the biggest rock, see if anything's different, and if not, I'm not going to be a geologist no more. That was the be all and end all of his job career.
I'm trying to think of what a geologist would really do.
Just examine rocks.
Yeah, but like examine.
There's
them
a lot
for
of types
what,
of rocks.
Man? Yeah.
And
how do they classify different kinds of rocks?
It's been a while since I was in a biology lesson or a geology lesson.
Yeah,
I guess in school it'd come under biology, geology. Or would it come under chemistry? Who knows?
Not chemistry.
It's not important.
Surely. It's not
well,
chemical.
I think the main 3 like categories are like biology, chemistry, and physics, and then I think all of the science kind of like subcategories. Yeah, rocks. Rocks is just its own like class.
No, surely it's not chemistry because it's not like a chemical.
Yeah, well, minerals are made of compounds and stuff.
Well, everything's made of a compound of some sort.
But I guess rocks are more chemistry than biology because they're not living. Or maybe, and I doubt it's physics, because physics is like, out of the world.
Unless you think every single thing has consciousness, because electrons have consciousness.
Electrolytes.
Electrolytes
give
have
my rock
consciousness.
some electrolytes and grow some legs.
Like, sup, bro? Walks away.
Yeah.
So electrolytes just make you jacked. Is that what we've concluded?
Yeah, I think we've concluded that we need to buy a lifetime supply
Yeah.
and see what happens.
So that we can become Will the Wall
Yeah.
and Corey Concrete.
Take them daily, mate, and we never have to sleep.
Mm.
Just, every time you feel a bit sleepy, you just
Take
take a
some
shot of
electrolytes.
electrolytes. Don't even put it in water, just shot the powder.
How,
Like people do the protein powder.
how much sleep do you think you've gotten on average in the last 5 years every night? On average, because like
On
there's lots
average
of
in the
nights where
last
you were
5 years.
getting like 1 hour, right?
That
Like,
is crazy.
Yeah.
I think.
Because now you seem to go 8
How
hours
old was it?
quite often.
What was I doing 5 years ago?
Were you a chef 5 years ago?
Yeah, I was a chef 5 years ago. I must have been a chef. Yeah, I must have. Okay. Honestly, probably not as low as you're anticipating, but definitely not 8. But I think the average would probably be like maybe between 5.5 to 6 hours on average.
That's like the low end of like the scale where people are like, I can live off that, but then everyone's just like, unless you're in the 1%, there's no way.
Well, I think I can live off that. I'm
But
not.
you also have
I'm
10
not
coffee.
dead.
You also have 10 coffees a day.
Yeah, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm just. Maybe I'm a superhuman. Maybe I need to go on Stanley's.
This guy hasn't slept in years.
He drinks 10 coffees a day,
And
smokes a pack of cigarettes.
he's reached the next level of spirituality.
Yeah, I'm an advanced learner, I guess. But I mean, I feel exhausted a lot of times. I think I just kind of power through it. I don't have time.
You're not a little bitch.
Yeah, I'm just it's like, oh, I could go for a nap and get some sleep, or I could go do something cool. Like I don't want to waste my time sleeping. Like
Waste my time sleeping.
I've got stuff to do.
No, you don't.
Like, why bother? Like, what is it? Like,
What do you have to
people
do?
spend an entire third of their life sleeping. Is that what this?
Yeah, but what do you have to do, man?
Stuff. Well, I could improve my I could improve my chess score.
That's true.
Instead of getting an extra hour, that's
should-
6 games.
Should we just do a podcast where we just don't talk and play chess? we just put the podcast over the chessboard. Would that even still be considered a pod?
I think if we were talking and we were playing chess, I think it'd be classed as
I
a
guess
pod.
if you're talking and doing anything, it's classed as a pod.
I mean, as long as you're putting it as just odd. Like, surely you need just an audio version for it to be a podcast. Because if you have a video for everything, doesn't it just become a talk show?
Nah, because like Kill Tony is still a podcast. It's like a whole freaking thing, It still has an audio version on Spotify.
Yeah, well, this is what I'm saying.
Okay, I hear
like,
what you're saying,
it needs an audio version to be a podcast. Whereas if you're only creating podcast with audio and video, is it not just a talk show at that point?
Talk show.
Yeah. Is that would that be the correct term? Talk show?
I don't know.
Like a guy, has
any
guests
show where you're
on his
talking.
show and they talk about stuff.
But even if you're by yourself, you're still talking. It's a show.
That's a good point.
Mm-hmm. Trying to be a little more cunning in my life.
I think you're very cunning.
Thanks, man.
I'm trying to expand my lexicon.
Yeah, I think you're very wise.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know very. My English is not very good. I don't know a lot of words. I was gonna say I don't know a lot of words.
I don't know a lot of words is great. What did you say earlier? You said a couple where you're like, saying the Will's, what do we call them? Special words?
It's Will's nothing words.
Well, no, but you didn't like that. Yeah, you were like,
maybe
anytime you go basically, apparently,
I think I
lose
said,
my
hear
mind.
me out, technically.
Hear me out's a really good one. I don't hear you say often. But hear me out, basically, like apparently, it would be really good. It just basically apparently no like.
Apparently, technically.
Apparently, technically.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just throw words in there. just to mix it up.
I feel like you're just saying them when you're thinking.
Yeah, I think they're filler words. Less for your sake, more for my sake, so I can I throw a word out there and then I think about what the rest of the words have to be. Because if I don't throw that word in there, I'm just gonna get lost.
I'm very aware.
I need to throw words in there so I can stay ahead. Otherwise, you're just gonna look. I'm just gonna stop talking. I'll be like, trying to think of what.
Do you think that if you, because I'll speak so quickly that my words come out quicker than my thoughts. right?
Yeah, that's normal.
Do you have the opposite with the filler words, where like your thoughts are coming out quicker than wait?
No, my words come out quicker than my thoughts, which is why I need to throw the filler words in, so I can think about what I actually need to say.
So you're slowing it down purposely.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, maybe not purposely, like purposely, but maybe subconsciously, purposely. Like, I don't think I need to tell you basically because you're like,
you did that on purpose. No, you didn't. You were so genuine. Go ahead.
Wait, no, wait, hear me out.
Hear me
That
out.
was on purpose. No, so I don't say these words on purpose because I need to think about, because to give me more time to think about the words that I next need to tell you, as too much as sometimes I think it just happens naturally,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, just to clarify, I think the way you speak is obviously great.
I think just to clarify is a great one, because I don't think it's a nothing word. I think because just to clarify comes at the end of something I've normally said, because sometimes I need to clarify what I mean.
Yeah, but you can just do it. You know.
Yeah.
But didn't you didn't remember when Rachel looked at your email? Didn't you take it from like 3 paragraphs to like 3 lines or something?
No, but I gave it to Martina because I was like, because she English wasn't her first language, and I was sending it to someone whose language English wasn't their first language. So I was like, "What do you think of this?" I'm trying to sound formal.
Yeah.
She just looks at it and goes, "What? There's like no need for half of this." And I was like, "Oh, you think?" And she was like, "Yeah, you could take away like 2 whole paragraphs." I was like, "Okay." So I just deleted half of it and then sent the email.
Sure.
I got offered that job, and then decided I didn't want it, so I didn't take it.
That was a chef job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Well,
I
then
need
I
the
thought
money.
you got kind of offered it, but then you like asked for more money or something.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did. I asked for more money. They said no. I asked the other job that I was doing at the time for more money. He gave me an extra $1 an hour, and I was like, well, I'll take what I can get.
Sure.
But
What do you think is the biggest difference between like Indonesia and the other countries you've traveled? Like anything that really stuck out that you were like, this makes me feel weird. Other than the animal cruelty, maybe? Because those pigs in the bags, man, when we saw just pigs in bags on the street, I was kind of weirded out, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Them filling them up, and like the pigs just don't even get to see the sky.
Yeah, I wonder if they have ever seen daylight.
Mm.
But yeah, maybe the animal cruelty is probably the only thing that I was a bit weirded out by.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, to be fair, I don't want to say weirded out because I don't find it weird. I understood it.
I feel like you felt
And
nothing. I feel like you were just like,
I was kind of just like, well, yeah, this is kind of just how they live. I
Right.
mean, but like, I didn't see any. I've only been to one other country in Southeast Asia, which is Vietnam, and I guess I didn't see anywhere near as much.
Mm. I just feel like everywhere I look, someone's hitting an animal with a stick or like a rock, you know? Like literally today when they were hitting the octopus,
Yeah,
like
really.
just like pack, 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 pack.
Yeah, I was in Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
just in this restaurant, and this cat was meowing, wouldn't stop meowing.
Oh no.
And it was like walking about, and this grandmother just comes out with like a paddle, bro, and starts like whacking the hell out of it, saying like, just trying to get it to shut up. And we're just there eating our food, and like Audrey was just there like, I don't like this place anymore.
I love old people, man. I love that they just don't give a fuck, dude.
Well, I think after 60, 70 years of hearing a cat meow constantly, or any sort of animal, you'd probably just get tired of it.
Well, yeah, but people are tired of it in Canada, but they would never see that, you know? Did I tell you about I must have told you this, but like in the nursing home that I was living in the last 6 months working there, that I had a whole room just dedicated to chairs that people have shit on.
And you did not tell me that they keep the chairs. What the fuck is wrong with
They
it?
keep the chairs, mate. It happens every day.
Do they clean them and reuse them, or
Yeah,
is
so
it
like
just,
there's
do they
these-
just stored away forever?
There's this room that I would always walk through, right? That like not a lot of people would walk through, and there's literally just chairs everywhere, and there's stains of shit.
Did it smell?
What do you mean? Does it smell?
I don't know. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
it
did you go
smells-
into the room and was like, this smells like a sewer?
It smells like shit.
Yeah, it
because
smells
it's
like shit.
literally it. And like
Maybe they like air
they're
freshener.
they're
on
like
all of them.
needs cleaning, but they would stay there for ages. And I'm like, so do people just not have their chairs?
Who is hired?
Cleaners. Just
Just
the regular
random cleaners.
cleaners are like,
Do you
oh
f-
yeah, more
so there
shit
isn't like
chairs.
there isn't like a whole person whose sole purpose of their employment at this place is to just clean shit off chairs.
No, it's not that many chairs, but like the cleaners
Oh.
have to go like extra time to like clean the chairs.
Do they get 2 times pay? I would
No,
not
no,
do
they
that
get
for
nothing extra.
I'd not do that for normal salary.
Do you remember when I in the other hallway I was working in, where I like walked through this hallway and there was just like diarrhea, like thick diarrhea, like 5 people's worth, mate, like all over the stairs in a place where if an old person fell here, they would die because no one would ever find them. Like no one goes down this place, and there's just shit. So somebody walked up the stairs, shitting on every stair.
Yeah, just like not phased.
Yeah, not phased at all. Never said anything because it was there for days.
I feel like I'd never own up to that. You know, I wouldn't want to tell.
They probably.
I mean, I'd probably try. No, I wouldn't want to be caught at the crime scene.
They probably just forgot.
I forgot they shit themselves.
Yeah, this happens all the time.
Yeah, I guess in an old people's home that makes sense.
Yeah, I do miss the autistic guy, Gavin. Oh my god, dude! Every day. Did I tell you when I like took a few days off and he was freaking out?
No,
He goes
he was
like,
missing you.
because every day he's just like, "Hi, mate, Corey, mate. Hey, how you doing, mate?" I'm like, "Oh, good, Gav. How you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm not too good, mate." I'm like, "Oh no, what's wrong?" And he's like, "My water, it's not going hot, mate. It's not going hot." And like, I fell for it once. I went into his shower and just like let it go for a minute. I was like, "It's hot." He's like, oh, "Thank you so much, mate." So I was just like, okay. So then every other time, I was just like, "Oh, just let it go for a minute and it'll work." He's like, "Oh, thank you so much, mate." You know, like I just
Yeah.
solved it for him every day. You know. And then so
That's
one day, like, you know how autistic people really like when things stay the same. They don't like when things change too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, you know, everything has to be exactly the same in his room, whatever. Everybody that he knows, everybody and what they're doing, their schedules, you know. And so he was like, you know, it's really sweet because he was like crying when I was leaving, and like, you know, yeah, he's a really sweet guy, right? But he apparently used to like run around in the town and like he would be like the town's bell person.
Oh, the bell ringer.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
You guys have bell ringers too? So maybe this is
I don't think we've had bell ringers for like
What
a
is it?
while.
What is it?
I think it's basically the bell ringer would be someone dedicated, and they would ring a bell, and they'd walk around the town or
Yeah.
the village, and they'd basically just like shout news out. And
Dude, that
stuff.
sounds like this guy. He would love that. Yeah,
Like, you know,
Gavin
like
would
they're
just-
ringing and they're telling the people like what's new and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you know things that have changed.
The mayor's dead, mate. The mayor's dead.
Yeah. I think that's basically what they'd do, and I think it's called the town ringer,
Yeah.
maybe, or maybe it is just bell ringer.
Yeah, because I guess he got brought to like my boss had brought him to like a rugby game, and he was like everyone was asking for pictures with him, and he's like a local, you know,
Oh yeah,
local hero guy.
nice.
Yeah. So anyways, I took a few days off. He's like, oh, because you know, obviously I work there, so sometimes I would walk in and steal the food from the old people. And when I'm doing that, he was just like, oh, he would say hi to me because he's always in the hallways looking around. And so he's just like, he's like, hey Corey, you're working tomorrow, mate? I'm like, oh, I'm not, Gav, I'm actually not working tomorrow. He's like, you're working Monday, mate. I'm like, no, actually, I'm not working on Monday. He's like, Tuesday, mate, Tuesday. I was like, no, actually, I'm not working. He's like, Wednesday, mate. He was freaking out, dude.
He's not gonna have a hot shower for 3 whole days.
He was like, no one will tell me. I need to run it for a minute.
Yeah, man.
Oh, some of these people, man. I had one lady because you know we lost the real maintenance van for a couple of weeks, right?
Okay.
And so, or maybe like 3-4 weeks. And so people were just asking me stuff. I don't know how to do maintenance. You know, I'm the maintenance assistant. You know, even though
Yeah.
I've never assisted the maintenance guy. One time I tried to. Someone told me to put up a clock, and I immediately put a nail in the wall, and the whole thing cracked. And I was like, I'm leaving that there. I was like, I thought you could just put it anywhere.
That's crazy.
And then this other lady was like, my sink is leaking. It's my sink is leaking. I'm like, is your sink leaking? And I'm looking at it. She's like, yeah, look all the water. I'm like, well, yeah, there's water in the sink, but like it's just normal.
It was just the tap was just running.
Nothing wrong. and she like mentioned it to my boss, whatever.
Right.
And every time she'd see me, she's like, "You're gonna fix my sink now?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, like tomorrow I'll be right there." And I just never go. And that's what I did after a while, because a lot of them have dementia. So you're just like, yeah, I'll just say I'll do it tomorrow, and then they'll forget.
Yeah, smart. Maybe I should be a maintenance man at a nursing home.
This is pretty cool. Well, I guess we kind of did the thing. This was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for having it.
Yeah, man.
I traveled very far to get here.
Yeah, we had to come to the other side of the world to do it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I guess that's
Is that a wrap?
Just pause it there.
Well, we should have the what was the
What was the
intro
thing we started with?
Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-bum, bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum.
Bum bum.